Hello there lovely people, it's Alex from Nintendo Life here. Now, Nintendo dropped rather an interesting bombshell yesterday at the Nintendo World Championships 2015. That's right, the very first Mother game and the prequel to Earthbound has been released on the Virtual Console in the West. Going under the moniker Earthbound Beginnings, it's basically the original game but just translated into English, as you might imagine, otherwise it would be a little bit difficult for us to read. The game basically plays like quite a stripped down version of the original Earthbound that we got over here, and that's unsurprising considering it's on considerably older hardware. Having not played the original Mother game, I can't say for absolutely certain how close this is to the original Japanese version, but I would imagine it's pretty close. The controls feel a little bit clunky, but given that it's an RPG and it's all turn-based, it doesn't really put you in any difficult situations. It just means that sometimes turning around and talking to the right person can be a bit of an issue. The biggest difference in this version of the game is of course the translation. Now, the translation seems fairly good for the most part, but there are still some fairly hilarious situations where the English isn't quite perfect. The game also does not contain any kind of tutorial, you're just thrown straight in and expected to know what to do. There is obviously the in-game manual that you can use from the home menu, but you can just sort of work out what to do, particularly if you've played Earthbound. The auto battle feature is also in this game, which is excellent because sometimes if you're just going up against a very basic enemy, particularly in the early stages of the game, you don't just want to be pressing A repeatedly because you can't really do anything else worthwhile. It's also worth pointing out that this game does have the same level of humour as Earthbound, which does make the game a lot more interesting and enjoyable on the whole. It's very light-hearted, it doesn't take itself too seriously, and that's one of the charms of the series in itself. Earthbound Beginnings is looking to be an absolutely corking game and a brilliant chance for anybody who hasn't played the original because they don't speak Japanese like Muggins here. So if you're interested, I would suggest you go and download it, or you can wait for our full review, which will no doubt be appearing shortly. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you PK fire that subscribe button, and be sure to check out nintendolife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo related content. Thank you again for watching, bye bye.